Title: Saudi and US playing referee as Sudan's warring factions brace for a showdown. TLDR. Saudis and Yankees called on Sudan's wrestling factions to extend a ceasefire that has been the only chill pill in the heated 6-week war. Sadly, they pointed out both sides seem to be showing off their muscles rather than playing nice and focusing on aiding their people. Meanwhile, things in Sudan are getting messier by the minute, with clashes echoing through Khartoum's streets and the western city of El Fasher. Here we are, folks. It's time for the global edition of Keeping Up with the Conflicts. In today's episode, we have Saudi Arabia and the United States, the international conflict whisperers, trying to get Sudan's squabbling military factions to extend their ceasefire deal. You'd think after 6 weeks of throwing down, the factions would take a breather, but oh no, they're gearing up for round 2. You can almost hear the grumbling from Khartoum, Sudan's capital, while human rights watchdogs have been sounding the alarm over deadly fights in El Fasher. Quite the messy situation, right? It's like two siblings refusing to clean up their rooms, except the mess here is a whole lot more volatile. Sudan's army and the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces, RSF, have been playing an intense game of tug-of-war since April 15th. The capital is trying to hold itself together amidst chaos, lawlessness, and a major nosedive in services. This turbulence has made nearly 1.4 million Sudanese say adios to their homes, and it's not just Sudan that's shaking in its boots. The region's stability is being threatened too. How's that for a drama series plotline, eh? The ceasefire, which has been the only respite in this intense saga, was brokered in Saudi Arabia and the US-led talks in Jeddah. Now, imagine this as a critical episode cliffhanger, because this ceasefire is set to run its course by Monday evening. Saudi Arabia and the US, with their hawk eyes on the situation, have been nudging the army and RSF to hit the refresh button on the ceasefire. But hey, isn't it easier said than done? Especially when the two sides seem more interested in gearing up for a bigger showdown rather than peace. But here's the deal, folks, this is not some reality TV show. These are real people with real lives hanging in the balance. So, as we wrap this episode of Keeping Up with the Conflicts, we leave you with this question: will the factions hear the call for peace, or will the drums of war continue to beat in Sudan? What's your take?